Oh, this is so cool, man.
Yeah, you like it?
Yes.
You can sit on the lips too if you want to. Sit on the
I've never had lips on my ass. Never, not once. Really? I don't know how to. I wouldn't know how to sit. I wouldn't know how to position my body as a man. Like, do I hold my leg up or do I doggy style? Like, I'm not.
Yeah, you doggy style.
She said, yeah, you doggy style.
There's a variety of ways that you can get your ass ate. I, for one, would like to clarify, I don't actually do butt stuff, but I have got my shit ate, and my shit's close to the ass.
Right.
And by shit, I mean not my actual shit, but there is shit in my ass.
But you're a woman, though, so you've done these positions before.
So I've done these positions,
yeah.
So you can, flat on your back.
Flat on your back.
But that would be very feminine
legs
for you.
Up, correct.
That would be very feminine.
Very feminine. So
the guys always
X that out.
The guys always push the legs up like they're.
Yeah. If I get my legs pushed up. I get my legs pushed up, I'll be kicked out of my fraternity.
Oh yeah, you will be kicked out. You will be a they them, and everyone will know.
Him.
Everyone will know.
Everyone will know.
Like you won't tell them, and she won't tell them, but they'll know.
She said doggy.
Yeah.
Like no.
Yeah.
Also.
No. Doggy. Yeah. Because then she's eating it from behind, and you're on all fours, tabletop, doing some cat cows.
And I can't see what's going on.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And women love to stick stuff where it doesn't belong.
Yeah, I know that. And I'm going to tell you this. This is why, 69ing isn't really my favorite.
It shouldn't be.
It's, I don't like to multitask.
I had a woman tell me that before.
I'm like,
I don't want to do that and have it done at the same time. I can't. You know
it's so true. If I then focus on the BJ, I'm like, oh, fuck, I forgot. Oh my God, I'm coming. You're late to your own orgasm.
Yes. I'm late to my own orgasm.
You're like, I'm here.
You ever be with a whole lot of people eating, you know what I'm saying, dinner, whatever it may be, and they elect one person to say grace for the entire table? Am I the only one to go back and say grace again just in case God don't fuck with that person like that? As soon as they say amen, I'm like, yeah, God, it's me. I just want to come to you as humbly as I know how.
What was the longest phone call you've had this past year?
Dude, I be talking on the phone.
Okay, you're a phone.
I'm on my slow
boner.
Euro vibe.
You on the phone boning? That's what you used to say in LA.
Yeah, I be on the phone.
Okay.
I'm wearing no panties.
Is this so? This is like a female to male, or you got like your homegirls?
I was just saying. I just talk to the girl. Yeah, usually the girls. I call my sister. Her and I will gab for 90 minutes. Yeah. Girls talk a lot.
Like as a guy, if you call me and you start asking how I'm doing, I'm like, what the fuck do you want? Like, we'll talk to, like, is there a show? What's going on?
I'm feeling really tense right now. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls, I think, are more on the slow vibe.
Because y'all tell stories on the slow vibe. Y'all take y'all time. Y'all don't get to the point.
But when you guys don't appreciate our stories.
No,
because
when
every heterosexual relationship I've been in, I'm like, he is not listening. And then when I tell the same exact story to my girlfriends, I'm like, murder. I feel like I'm doing Def Jam comedy. I'm like, by the way, I didn't wash my hair that day. So I'm like, and they're like, wow. Then I tell my boyfriend the same story. It's, it goes from the beginning to the very end in 10 seconds because you guys blink at me.
Let me tell you what
isn't
happens.
That crazy? I guess so.
Let me tell you what happens to us. It's like the way y'all tell stories is like seeing a movie where the funny parts are in the trailer. All right?
So we do the whole movie.
So the first thing y'all say is so big and exciting, we cannot wait to hear the end.
Totally. So we start
but
with...
the end is nowhere near in sight.
I know.
So you start, oh my God, let me tell you how.
Right.
And then it's like, okay, and then I had my hair and it was this way. Like we're like, okay, we're missing the first part. I'm getting further and further away from the excitement.
And your brain's like, you're going to get in trouble if you don't focus. You're going to get in trouble if you don't focus. And then you're like, oh, what's over there?
What's over there? That's how we do. We're hunters.
So we got to keep you engaged, do you think?
I think you just have to not be so descriptive. Be descriptive with your homegirls, with males.
Yes.
Just like boom, this happened, I got out of there.
I noticed that in one relationship, I found the guy tuning out. So I got better at storytelling.
Okay,
because of it. I was like, I'm going to fuck it because I didn't listen to your shit. So then I got my shit down to boom, 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 boom. When he started being engaged, I was surprised at first when he was still engaged at the end.
Right.
But I guess you just got to shorten it.
You got to shorten it up. I mean, like women like the descriptors. You know what I mean? Y'all like to know what somebody had on when they got shot. We just want to know they got shot. That's it. Oh shit, his shirt was red.
True.
No, I have no cares. I don't even have a clue what colors are. Men are colorblind. We don't fucking know, right?
Right. Right. I know. You see this room is just black and white. When it's actually, there's a lot going on. But, before we kick off, let me introduce you, because I want to know more about the dude brain, because this is actually fascinating to me, because I could go off and off and off and off and off and on and on and on and on. But before we get to that, our guest today on Madhouse is the one and only TYLER Chronicles! Yeah! Featuring a live studio audience, Ryan and Caroline, our producers. Clap it up. Clap.
For myself.
I'm the showrunner. Or the,
all right, Niall.
What's Lisa's job? Linda's job?
Oh, she's the stage manager.
Stage manager, yeah. And Rise.
And Rise, everyone.
Everybody on their feet. Wildin'. DJ T-Rex, take us out louder. And applause.
Oh, man. Shout out to Linda, man. She got like in super crazy shape. She's so beautiful.
Super crazy shape. By the way, Tyler and I are on Wild and Out together. Tyler is a touring stand-up comedian, and Tyler has a podcast called More Than Cultured.
Yes, indeed.
Lives in, I don't know if I should share it. Atlanta.
That's fine. Yeah, people know that.
Everyone knows literally my address after this. I post with my license plate behind me.
Yeah. You don't give a shit. White girls never get kidnapped. You need to pay attention. You guys are a hot commodity out here in these kidnapping
I'm 32. Okay?
Your
I need to give
organs-
up the trafficking
your
dream.
organs are young enough.
I need to give up the trafficking dream. It's
The
over.
trafficking dream.
It's not happening, Maddie. I would love for something like that just so I can come back and be like, oh, yeah.
They'll never
And
make it to
everyone wants
Slovenia.
Yeah, right. Yeah. They would take me 10 feet and be like, she's annoying. Okay, live in Atlanta. And we met 5 years ago.
That was 5 years ago. Wow.
May 2019 was my first season of Wilding Out. That's what my mother calls it, Wilding Out.
Yes.
I never knew there was a G in it, but here we are. In Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Season 14.
Yes.
And we've known each other since. We're working together because we're also consultants on the show, so we help the show and celebrity guests, etc. And we also party together.
Party.
And smoke weed every day.
Hey. Man, let me tell you something. That was my second season, your first season.
Yep.
And,
Which is crazy because I came in and I was like, who is this freaking guy? you were all decked out, matching. First time I ever saw dudes pull off matching sweatsuits and it looks flames. Brand new sneakers. If anyone in my realm did, I'd be like, dude, what is this? But you were so sporty, so cool. RJ, I was like, who are these guys? Who are these tall, hot black dudes? But keep going. I was like,
but
Tyler was like, you're funny. I was like,
yes,
thank you.
That's what I was gonna say because I would spend time because I didn't know who did stand up and who was a social media comedian, and that makes a big difference.
Huge
for the
difference.
Show. You know what I mean?
The stand-ups meet each other. I'm like, wait, Schuler, King,
right? Yes, you know the
I just started touring.
So I didn't know, and I would spend most of my time helping the non-stand-up comedians because in my mind, if you do stand-up, you'll figure it out.
Yeah,
that's just what I.
Yes, agreed.
You know
there's more of a there-ness, awareness of jokes, performance.
Yes. So I forgot what you said because I'm going around helping everybody make sure they're straight. I think I may have asked you once or twice, were you okay? And then we were doing a freestyle battle, and the one kid with the hat, I know you remember. You probably remember what you said and everything. I don't know, but the one guy with the hat, gay guy, black dude with the hat.
Gay guy, black dude with the hat.
Yeah.
Gay guy, black
He
dude
didn't
with
make
the
it.
hat. Poppington.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
No, I knew you remembered.
Yeah.
Because you said something, and as soon as you said it, and it killed them, I said, "Oh, I'm never gonna. She's all right.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have to talk to her.
We're
anymore.
good. Yeah.
If she needs me, she'll come to me. But I'll put you in this category.
Gets what's
fine.
happening here.
Yeah, she knows exactly what's happening here. Then I
Yeah.
talked to Annie, and she let me know. You stand up in Buffalo, so that's how I got to
Yes. Yeah, there's like I was doing stand up for I guess 2 to 3 years in New York City.
Okay, so fairly new then.
But I had always done theater in high school.
Did improv?
And I did improv at UCB for like 2 months, and then did my first open mic and was like, just improv. I was like, see ya. Being on stage, not having to rely on fucking noobs.
Yes.
And you pay for the class, but you're judging other people for paying for the class. You're like, why would I do a scene with someone who paid for an improv class? They're thinking the same thing.
Yes.
But then you do stand up once. It's grimy. Everyone's controlling themselves on stage.
Mm-hmm.
You can literally do what you do in improv, just do it in stand up with like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's when I was really checked out of improv.
Gotcha.
That's when I started like missing classes.
Yeah, that happens
I
a
became
lot.
like the problem student. Like,
That happens a
we
lot.
had to have a parent teacher conference, and they were like, "We're worried about you."
Yeah.
Detention.
So Remo, he had a improv group called Snack Pack, and that's how I actually met him, and we got into it. And I'm the reason they broke up because I started doing stand up and they stopped coming.
Hilarious.
I know y'all are white, but I don't know if y'all
Right.
seen 5 Heartbeats.
Right.
But everybody that has, I went solo like Flash.
Hilarious. Obviously, I have not seen
I
that.
know.
I'm
know.
white as fuck.
But you have black fans, and I know they're out there.
They're gonna come and be like,
Come on, man.
Yeah, love that movie. Blah, 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 blah. Love from blah blah blah. I have seen Don't Think Twice, which is a movie with Mike Birbiglia, where they have an improv group, like kind of when UCB was the height of it.
Okay, got you.
And one of the person gets SNL from like an Obama impression, and the group breaks up.
That's funny.
And there's all this stuff about age and
Keegan-Michael Key?
yeah, Keegan. Yeah.
Okay.
That was
I haven't
called
heard
Don't
of
Think
that.
Twice. Don't Think Twice.
All right, so it's literally
Pretty
a
sad.
movie about improv, but like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And more like career stuff. It being too old for stuff.
got you.
Not one. And the one girl like walked out of her SNL audition because she like feared fame.
Got you.
Stuff like that.
Have you ever got an audition at SNL?
No. I'm like, hello.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm so
That makes zero
funny.
sense. That makes 0 sense. Because
Tyler, when I tell you, I'm like, it's.
you may be too
If I
funny.
open my spam email and all these offers are in there, I'm gonna be like,
Oh, okay.
someone's gonna come to me in 10 years and be like, we tried to call. I swear to God, because my inbox has tumbleweed.
Yo.
Respectfully, I'm in a great place, but it's funny when you think like, I've been doing this for a while and no SNL call.
You may be too funny for that show.
No, what does that even mean?
That show's
What does that
not-
even mean?
Show's not funny.
But I mean,
so
like,
if you're
I
too
know,
funny for
right.
it, you may be ostracized. You
I
may
feel
be-
like I always picture me there, and I'm like, wouldn't like it. Especially after being
and then
Wild
having
and
to
Out.
accept some of those sketches.
That's what at Wild and Out. We're not to compare, but like we're in an environment where it's more of a playful comedy, and you can also make fun of each other for booming.
Yes.
Whereas SNL might have that fake, like, so good.
Yeah, it has to.
Which Wild and Out, we don't do that.
That would be the last.
Maybe it would be
thing
hard
you
to
get.
go from like a black environment to like a super white one where they're fake and like
That false hope.
fake. Yeah.
That
yeah.
false hope of you being good. Like, no,
Yeah.
we're terrible. No one is watching this. You guys are working
No, we
the
suck.
shit out of
Yeah.
Keenan. The
I
man
know.
can't even retire.
And they got rid
bro.
of Chris Red,
Yes.
who was Flames.
Keenan has to do this shit for 50
Yeah,
years
he's-
just to make
he's
sure there's
probably
someone
like-
real on the fucking show.
When
He's like,
Keenan
let me go home.
When Keenan gets home on Saturday night, he's like,
Oh my God. They was like, Pete
I
was
can't
like,
do Celebrity Jeopardy again.
Pete said there aren't enough drugs here
Yeah.
for me to stay.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Yeah, because OG SNL was like, woo! no.
Come on.
We're wacky. We're like outcasts. We're like live.
Yeah.
It's every week.
Yes.
It's like,
We're gonna die.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
Like,
we're
that's
gonna
how much
die.
we party.
It should be like chaos.
People.
Like, boy, slipping on piss and shit.
Slipping on jizz.
Slipping on jizz and juice.
That's a party I do not want to be a part of.
Yeah, I have a piss kink. Anyway, what? So yeah, it's like not. It doesn't look fun to be on. Whereas in the past, I think it used to look like I want to be part of that.
Nah, for real.
Brat pack.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. I mean, but like if they call you, fucking go. And
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like obviously we're all like it's not good now. I'm like, well, throw me on.
Yeah.
Throw me on, but that it just motivates you to just be like, all right, I guess I'll do my own shit. Guess I'll do my own shit till they call.
I think every time like I work for, like if I write for somebody or if I'm on set or doing something, as soon as I get finished, I'm like, I need my own shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm thankful, like you say, for getting the gigs or whatever, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to have to wait on that.
Yeah, agreed.
Number one. And number two, like I want to be able to hire people.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
I want to work with my crew.
Yeah. I know a lot of talented people that like just won't get a chance. I just know they won't get a chance.
Totally.
But like if I'm their chance.
And you have a more likelihood of making that happen if you do your own thing and keep that going, and that will expand.
Yes.
Rather than latching on to someone else. And then,
because now you're part of their thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the other existential thing for me is like maybe I never even I was passive about SNL and other options because it's like I really like doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I really do my own thing.
I really do.
I really do
Once
my
you
own
start
thing.
doing your own thing and then get to a point to where you like worked up in this whatever your level of success is in your mind, it's really hard to go back.
Yeah. And my level of success is just doing this without having to go into an office.
Come on.
Touring.
Waking up whenever sometimes.
Whenever.
Sometimes.
Most nights I don't set an alarm.
Why?
I'm like,
I only set an alarm for flights.
Exactly.
It's the only time I set,
And guess
or
what?
like if got to be on set or something, but like, I only set an alarm
And I
for
don't even
flights.
take 6:30 a.m. flights anymore. I take 11 to noon.
Oh man, I got to get 6:30.
Ew.
So when I'm trying to go home, the first flight out of whatever city I'm in.
I used to do that, but it would fuck up my week with the lack of sleep.
Okay.
I have a mental illness.
All right.
So if I don't get enough sleep, I am like suicidal. Obviously not, but it's dangerous.
Whoa, man.
I'm a lady.
Hey, listen.
I'm a lady.
Hey, listen.
Oh, also, I've been losing my voice for like a year. So
I heard it.
can't.
You actually putting on right now because downstairs, like your voice is almost gone.
Does it
So,
sound
like,
okay
you're
right now?
Yeah, you're
I have a little
performing.
mint in my mouth. Everyone's
Gotcha.
probably going to comment, lose the mint. You know when you have one
it's
bite of
helping it
something
right
on a
now,
podcast, everyone's like, the chewing!
I offered you guys chips, and I was like, wait, maybe not.
Yeah, Caroline ate dill
You
pickle
gotta
popcorn.
love podcast commenters.
Bruh.
They are the most.
chill.
They are the most genius people on earth
Oh my
because they've
God.
never done anything wrong.
They are like,
The sound! Come on, audio! Who's
Bruh.
fucking doing this?
you have to be kidding me with the sounds.
Are you guys not professionals? No, we're fucking people in a room.
Yeah. I always joke about how when people are like, anyone can have a podcast. I'm like, yeah, actually, that's the truth.
That's literally
literally the truth.
Everyone that's on the podcast is literally anyone.
Yeah. Okay. So what were we just talking about? We were just talking about
men's brains.
And no, wow, men's brain. Tyler, touring comedian. Tell me how you ended up from being raised in California to Atlanta to doing comedy.
Got it. So let's try to make this long story as medium as
And
possible.
give years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
I mean,
Do it like a man, bitch.
So,
Bruh. My girl tells stories like so slowly. How's the Atlanta dating scene?
I don't really date any women in Atlanta. That's the funny part. Like, most women I talk to
LD?
are like long distance. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think that makes it easier for me.
Do you
not
meet
to,
girls
like,
on
get
your
married.
vacation spots?
I take them.
When you
And then we meet them.
if you got to go to his Instagram, he posts like
That's what
And,
I
like,
like
the
to spend my money
bluest
on.
water, yeah.
Shoes and vacation. Like I don't really buy clothes or like
Yeah.
I don't really spend money on stuff.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So like when I do, it's like going to vacation. I take a couple women or a woman. You know what I mean?
I agree. I don't really spend money. I'm not frugal, but
Yeah.
after a while, some people just love buying stuff.
I think it fulfills them.
Right.
But then like I've seen some Will Smith was talking about like that's when you really feel. That's when you really know you don't have the love for yourself, because when you start to get to a point where you could buy everything, and you still feel the same way. It's like, oh shit, it's me. Yeah. Oh shit, it's me. But yeah, the dating scene.
Oops, I brought myself. Wherever you go.
So you just asked me a bunch of questions.
Yeah, I did, and then I interrupted you and myself.
Yes.
So keep talking.
The vacation question was good.
Sorry, I'm on crack. Everyone's talking about it. JK.
You don't have a substance abuse problem, but you have a substance abuse like vibe.
Oh, I know. Is that?
Your vibe is real SA.
I'll take a vibe over a problem. I'll tell you that much.
You got to.
I'll tell you that much.
You got to.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
People are worried, but like they're having more fun than they're worried. So they're like, talk to her later.
Nah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, because you worried me once. One time.
Wait, when I was drinking?
Yes.
Tell me more, because
Magic City. Do I have to explain?
Oh yeah, we'll share it. I tried to describe Magic City once on the pod, but it was hard because I was blackout.
Yes, you were.
I was like, I remember an asshole. Tyler was doggy style in front of me. Because when Big Mac came on, he shared a story of me being blackout in
another time.
Another time.
Yeah, about to say, because I don't think he was at Magic that night.
He wasn't there. Okay. No, he couldn't fit in. But this one was when they sent me up to my room, and then I came back in a different outfit, and they sent me back up to my room.
I was there as well. That was at the 12.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
You want to know something? I'm 3 months off the sauce.
Good job, man.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not difficult, though.
No, it's not. Especially when the only time you drink is socially, and it's really, you just realize you get carried away.
Yeah.
And nothing bad ever happened. You just can't fit it into your schedule anymore.
Gotcha. Do you drink on stage?
No.
Okay, so
it's more of a social thing. Easy. And then you realize, oh wait, I don't have the anxiety from telling people too many secrets the night before and making a fool ass of myself.
What did I say?
Yeah. Even though everyone was like, you were funny, it's still like, it still takes your brain away for 4 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
The funny is because crackheads are hilarious.
Yeah, I know. LOL. When I tell you since age 16, people saying me being funny from being in blackout, I'm like, yeah. Looking back, I'm like, they think you're insane.
Yeah, you gotta
be
careful with that.
But it's similar to like, you were so funny on stage. You're like,
kind of like that.
Yeah. Now I'm around drunk people. I'm like, oh God.
Oh God, yeah, because I don't drink at all. So I always see that. And like people like, let's go to a bar. I'm like, I really don't want to. If you were sober, you probably wouldn't.
No.
Yeah.
And if I see you drunk, not you, but like my friend, I'm like, I don't want to see you drunk because I'm going to hate you.
I'm going to hate you. I don't want to baby you. Just turn to a babysitter automatically. It's not a good time.
Or like a significant other hammered.
Oh, that was my last relationship.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Mm-hmm. And you don't drink, and they were getting.
It was like
shiesty. Is that a word?
Something would happen the night before, and then the next night, nuh-uh. Or who did that? You did that. So well, good. Congratulations.
Thanks. What's the Magic City? We went to Magic City. In Atlanta. If you guys don't know Magic City.
Magic City in Atlanta, probably the most popular strip club on earth. I would give it that.
I would give it that.
People come from all over, from many different countries to go to this place. You have to. It's kind of like an Atlanta landmark.
Yeah.
So we're finishing up Wildin' Out, and we go to
had a little rap party, drinks and appetizers, where obviously I just started hammered drinks down.
Ended up back. You know what? I don't even remember seeing you drink a drink that night.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? So whatever you did it already.
I do it fast, then I run around. Then I run around. I'm like,
did you drink beer?
Probably beer.
You may
probably
have had
shots.
a beer in your hand like the whole night, but I've never seen you like.
I drink and then I run around.
I didn't see the cause of the accident. I showed up on the scene, officer, and the car was already wrecked.
She's acting weird, okay? We didn't see you consume anything, but she's acting insane.
Yeah, so Sidney drinks, but I don't think he drank that night. And he shows it on his face more when he's aggravated. Yeah. And if anybody knows Sidney Castillo, go look him up. Hilarious. He's like, Maddy's drunk, and it's bothering me. I said, oh, yo, but we in the club, man. Chill out.
Hilarious. It takes a lot for him to say that because Sydney and I are tight. He'll be like, I love you, Maddy.
He loves you to
you
death.
can tell he was like, I am getting annoyed. And I feel bad.
But nah, you were just having a good time.
We're at Magic City blackout. 2 a.m. at this point.
Yeah, it's almost closing time.
Yeah, and 21 Savage was in the corner.
21 Savage was there, yeah, making a lot of noise with the money.
Our friend Lovely Mimi had stacks of dollar bills.
I'm surprised you remember who was there.
I remember flashes of stuff.
Yeah,
I remember flashes of. I remember the
Mimi.
producers. I was like the producers. What? What? You can't be here. The girls like naked.
So that's another thing.
Naked.
People may not be used to that. Like it's naked. I remember I had a girl come
naked.
visit me from North Carolina, and we went to a strip club. And when you go to pay, it was a girl standing there, butt naked, right there when you go to pay. And she was like, oh, she like grabbed my arm. I was like, she's a stripper.
I grabbed your arm?
No. This is the other girl. You were fine with the nakedness.
I touched a couple of
them. Yeah, you were
soft. Soft. Had me thinking.
Soft.
Had me thinking.
Soft.
Hey, when do you want to come back with me to the Georgia? What's it called?
Georgia Terrace.
The Georgian Terrace.
Yeah, you can say that name because we'll never stay there again.
Yeah, I know. They hated us, right?
Hated us. And that place was racist already anyway. So
it had like a weird vibe, like it's
like historic.
Oh, yeah. It seemed historic. You walk into one big room, there's just like a piano.
Yeah, big racist piano.
Big racist piano
in the middle of the hotel.
There's
carpet
all of a sudden
everywhere.
There's a ghost playing piano. It's like, I wish I was in a land of Who's playing the piano?
Not the song.
The racist piano.
Hey, bro.
That was weird. Sorry if that was inappropriate.
That was so fucking hilarious. The last hotel though was fun. When we were way the fuck, we were in Atlanta, way the fuck out. In the cut.
Then we got hotels where there was like suites, and in the back of those places they'd have a grill. One of them had a pool. The past one didn't, but they had a grill. So like every night we would do a cookout. Fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Fun as fuck.
Fun as hell.
Fun as fuck.
Me and Sydney almost got arrested there. Fun fact.
Racism.
Really? Yes.
In Covington.
In Covington, we sit outside where we always sit, and Sydney was about to start grilling, but this guy was interviewing us like on a podcast. It was not a podcast, it was more like an interview, but whatever. It was a camera and all that. And I guess the people at the hotel didn't clear it or didn't want to, but they called the fucking police for an interview in the back porch.
Really?
And we had been there, probably 7-8 days by now, so they'd been seeing us.
So the police came up.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, grilling?
Police came up, and then like everybody's like, Davi walked out, and Niall and Annie, like all the producers was like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
What the fuck? Sydney had his chef Sydney.
So like, wow, who called the police on this?
This is how fun Wild 'N Out is. The wardrobe made an apron for Sydney for grilling, and that said Wild 'N Out.
Yeah, because he was grilling every night for like 40, 50 people.
So cute.
Yeah, that was dope.
Stuff like that is like,
Yes, it almost made racism not matter. But that was like, I like that environment. And then when we we were in California, like when
we did a COVID bubble.
Yeah, that was fun.
We hung out outside, bonfire. We would freestyle and stuff.
Yeah.
By the way, we can do a freestyle break if you want to.
I saw it on the board. I said, Maddy's so weird. Who the fuck writes down freestyle? He's so weird. Yeah,
I can't even see it.
I can see everything.
It says Tyler freestyle.
FUPA. Rihanna's
Pornhub.
hair. Yeah, I was like, we have to put something black on there. Rihanna's hair. You guys are assholes.
We were looking at celebrity latest news.
BuzzFeed.
If you wanted to talk about Justin Timberlake, just got a DUI last night. This is fresh, hot off the press.
Let's do it.
Justice for Janet.
Janet knew her titty was popping out. She don't walk around with a sundial nipple ring on her titty every day.
Yeah, true. She knew. Yeah. You think I'm wearing Lil' Kim fucking...
Like, who just wears that on the regular if you don't think your titty's going to be seen?
I think she knew but didn't expect the backlash against her.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Justin Timberlake, DUI.
But like
driving drunk in the Hamptons.
What'd he blow?
His boyfriend.
Jessica Alba?
Yeah.
Are they not married still?
Jessica Biel.
Oh, Bill, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're married.
They are married, okay.
But I think going through tumultuous stuff.
Yeah,
because of the backlash from Britney Spears.
I'm sorry?
Britney Spears talked shit about Justin Timberlake in her memoir,
yes,
and so now people don't like him even more.
Okay, shit. My white news app is like fucking up on my phone.
Not at all. That's where we're gonna ask you.
I haven't been on there in a minute. Thank you.
And then our next.
But I have seen my girl Britney with needs help. I have seen that lately. She's made it to the black algorithm for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Plies, the rapper. I don't know if you know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
He's hilarious, but he's a rapper.
Okay.
You ever heard the song Bust It, Baby? Bust It, Baby. No, you haven't. Okay.
No, I haven't.
But he posts her a lot. He's like, oh my God, I love Britney because like she just been going crazy. So.
She's been going
the fucking swords.
Cool. Yeah, swords,
Somebody
knives.
needs to help my girl.
Britney Spears dancing with knives. I started playing in the kitchen with knives today. Watch as she spins around her house, twirling the blades.
She's like.
And he's obsessed with her small underwear. He's like, he's real country. He's like, itty bitty panties. He's like, so what, itty bitty panties, girl? I laugh so hard.
That's hilarious. They are this big.
Itty bitty panty drawers, that's what they call them. They're always, they look like an old video game.
Yeah,
like, you had a swimsuit on an old video game.
It literally looks like an old video game, little tiny swimsuit.
Yeah,
or like the copper tone baby for the that sunscreen.
Oh, I used to love
Little tiny panties.
Little
tiny panties. I hope she ends up okay.
Yes, me too.
Now,
but yeah, so Justin Timberlake looked like he stayed a night in jail type shit.
He refused to take a breathalyzer, I'm reading, and so they
blow.
cuffed him.
you ever get a DUI or anything?
I don't drink.
Never drank in your life, you mean?
Oh, in my life?
Yeah.
I have like in college, but shit.
But you never got like into it, like.
No, I stopped after college.
And did you drink a lot in college?
Nah, it was social, like go to the parties, and I didn't even like it then.
Yeah, you were like, what didn't you like about it?
The taste and how I felt the next day.
Yeah.
And then I was an athlete in college, so that it would kind of
You played football?
Basketball.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Celtics?
No.
Hey.
Lakers, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Buffalo,
Sorry.
man. Y'all supposed to
I was just saying they just won.
Yeah, but I'm a Laker fan. So
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's in my blood.
My bad. Cut that out. Lakers.
But they did, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to, I do like a couple players on that team. So
Yeah,
I'm happy for them.
Tatum.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. He's from Atlanta, so that's pretty cool.
I think that's really cool. You played basketball in college.
Yeah. So I didn't, drinking just like I would have to run or something the next day. It just made me feel awful.
Yeah, it doesn't line up with the athletic lifestyle. Nah. I agree with that.
Some people can, though. Like, some people are just party animals. Dennis Rodman, Allen Iverson, they would be drunk on the court.
I know. That, like, I am not functional when I'm hungover.
Yeah. No one should be.
No, yeah.
That's part of the
Even
whole
trying to
deal.
do stand-up and stuff.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's not happening. Yeah.
I've had a what's called like a stomach virus
Yes.
and try to perform. So I can only imagine having a
Yeah.
hangover.
Oh my God. I had food poisoning performing the day after that. You're like,
Man.
dating's hard.
It's like, how am I dehydrated and sweating? Oh. Here's the water.
And your legs hurt from dehydration.
Yes. Oh. It's like, well, let me sit down.
You're, okay, so I asked you your original question.
Okay.
California to Atlanta to stand up. Tell me that now.
So basketball.
Second question, what happened to your knee?
The answer to all your
After you
questions is
answer that,
basketball.
what happened to your knee? And then third question, I'll ask in a second. Now go.
Basketball is the answer to all that. So for the knee thing, yes. The basketball was in high school. I broke my knee in 2 places and I got 2 screws in
Really?
there. Yeah, basketball has really hurt me. What you do?
ACL tear.
Oh, you tore your ACL?
Yeah, no big deal.
Okay.
I'm an athlete.
What'd you playing?
Soccer.
Soccer,
Yep.
ACL.
Intramural
that's tough.
league. Fuck
See,
that.
Mine sounds worse, but your injury was actually worse than mine. I didn't tear any tendons or ligaments.
Right. Yours
was just a
kind of
sling
like
break.
can heal fully. And do you still play basketball and stuff? Oh, okay. So no. Yeah, me neither.
I'm afraid for my face.
I don't
want to get elbowed and have to be on stage like
I know,
black eye
right?
or missing teeth or nothing.
I know, like just the fact that I tore my ACL playing intramural soccer.
That
I'm like, you can't
sucks.
be doing this.
No, ma'am.
Shut up, bitch.
That's horrible. I wouldn't
Yeah.
even tell anyone.
I was
You
in
said soccer, I was like maybe high school or if you played in college. I didn't know.
I was literally 27.
Oh, you
playing
were
in an
adult,
intramural
see?
league. It wasn't even full
That's why
field.
I try to tell
It
my
was
homeboys not to play basketball anymore.
yeah.
I got a couple homeboys tore their Achilles, strained.
No,
like,
not happening.
yeah,
not happening. Okay.
Okay, so Atlanta,
Yes.
Los Angeles my mother got a job in South Carolina, so we moved across the country. I ended up going to college in South Carolina, playing basketball.
Where?
It's called USC Upstate.
Okay, nice.
South Carolina. And
did you like it there?
I loved it there. I met some really, really cool people. You know what I'm saying? I was a part of the fraternity, Mega Psi Phi, so that was cool. There was 2 or 3 other schools like really close, damn near walking distance. So it was like
big college town?
Cool party college
Nice.
town, you know what I mean? Like it was just,
Did you live in the frat house?
No.
Okay.
And actually we didn't even have a frat house on the row because of racism. Until I
believe
left.
that. Really?
Until I left. Yeah, when I came back, like it was a shout out to a couple of my frat brothers. They like really fought to get
It was
a
a
house
white school,
on the
like
row.
pretty white school? Wow.
Yeah. It was a house fought to get a house like on the actual row.
Really?
So, yeah.
South
They
Carolina.
finally got it. Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of black schools in South Carolina.
The
but
airports
that wasn't one of them.
there have like white rocking chairs.
They do. All of them.
I'm like, ew.
All of them.
It's creepy.
Yes. Yes. The ancestors have to have somewhere to sit. But from there, I decided to coach basketball and had an opportunity to go to Virginia.
After college.
I ended up getting my MBA, got my master's up there.
Really?
And was coaching. Yeah.
At what school?
It's called Averett University
Yep.
in Danville, Virginia.
Really?
It's like right north of North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yep. So then I didn't want to coach anymore. So I was like, but I kind of want to get into the NBA. So that's when I found a job with the Atlanta Hawks, kind of in the front office. Worked there for a while, but then
That's
when
fun.
I met, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
And going to the games and all
Yeah.
that shit, and they talking about drafting, and that was really cool. But
That's fun as fuck.
yeah, but it wasn't.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
I mean, it's still a job.
yes, it's
Yeah.
still a job.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a 9 to 5, and I was late all the time.
Yeah, you're out there like, this is technically a cool job that I should be really into, but it's not matching. There's a
enough.
dissonance here.
It's not enough.
Get it? I get it.
So met Remo, did the
Yep.
improv.
Okay. And
thing.
Remo was just in the neighborhood.
No, so let me back up. So myself and my college roommate were down. My old college roommate had a house in Atlanta, and we would do parties, like big parties. We did this, like Hollywood Halloween, where you dress up like a celebrity.
Sick.
And I didn't drink at the time, so
Yeah.
I would run our bar so people.
Oh,
wouldn't
hell
fuck it
yeah.
up. So
Yeah.
while I was running the bar, I was making people laugh.
Yeah.
And Remo was there. That's when I met him. He was like, "Bro, you're funny. I think you should audition for this."
You got scouted by Remo?
Got scouted by
Nice.
Remo to this day. I owe
Nice.
Remo a lot to this day just for even getting me crank, because I never
Yeah,
thought.
you would never have thought that.
Never in my life. I would just be
Especially-
the funny guy at the office.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. So
What did your parents do?
my dad did whatever he did. No idea.
Got it.
Rest in peace. But my mom, she's been in insurance for
Okay, yeah.
forever. As a matter of fact,
So,
she's
standard-
like about to sell her business now.
Really?
Retire. Yeah. So shout out to
Hey!
and she told me to tell you she loves you. And
Hey!
yeah,
Give
she
her
on
one
her
of
face.
these for me.
She's like, I don't know. She said, I know. Tell her I know she doesn't know me. I was like, Ma, everybody knows about you.
Dude,
Yeah.
I know Mrs. Chronicles. Okay.
Yes. Everybody knows Miss Vicky. So yeah. So
Yes. And she's on the back of your shirt.
correct.
Yep.
Correct. So
And she's in California?
no, she's in South Carolina. So
Oh,
she's
so-
really
okay,
close.
okay, got it.
My brother and my mom in
Nice,
South Carolina.
okay.
So she came, like I said, that she since her job, she's been in South Carolina.
Yeah, okay, got it. Hell yeah, she's going to go on vacations and stuff.
Yep.
That's
yep.
great.
So went Remo, improv, met another guy on the improv group named Amir. He did stand up. He was like, hey, I need a ride to this spot. It's called
Okay.
The Cave in Atlanta. I said,
Okay.
all right. And when I got there, Drew Thomas? Comedian?
I don't think
I
so.
say he was up here live. Anyway,
I know a
he
few
was
Drews,
hosting
but not
that
that
night.
one.
He asked me did I do stand up, and I just said yes.
Yeah.
I never had before. I just like confident.
yeah.
Fuck, what you mean?
Yeah.
Why am I here?
Yeah.
Because I drove someone here.
Duh.
But,
Yeah. Because of my car.
yeah, but he because of my car. Yes.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, so I'm gonna put you up first. Like, oh shit, okay, cool. I didn't have anything
Mm-hmm.
written, but I always knew I was good at talking about people and stuff. And it was like 7 or 8 white people there. And the place we were at was really crazy looking. So I
Okay.
spent my 5 minutes roasting.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, boom. I
They all
like that.
laughed?
That was fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was.
And you felt like, wow, it felt good.
I felt like it was a good enough time for me to say, all right, now let me think about what I can say this next time.
Yeah.
And it was over from there.
It's done, yeah.
It was a wrap.
Then you just kept going up. And that was,
Kept trying to
what year
find
was
out.
that?
That was 14 years ago, so 10.
2010. Nice.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
It'll be
kept,
14 years, matter of fact, in August.
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Then
Yeah.
started doing stand up. Ditched the improv or kept doing improv?
I did it for a little while, but then like stand up kind of took
Yeah.
precedent. And to be fair, I said I broke the group up, but 3 other people in the group started doing stand-up too, and they started spending more of their time on stand-up.
So,
Remo being one of them.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
So you got the wave going.
Yeah. So everybody kind of, and then it was hard to kind of get everybody together and practice and stuff. And we would do shows and, get paid like a couple dollars, but it was hard to get everybody.
What do you think was your, now you're full-time. You're full-time comedian, writer, podcaster.
Yes.
Right? You stayed working. Did you stay working?
While doing I stayed working up until I got fired my last time.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna get another job. Because I had the credentials, I got a master's, I could go get a job pretty easily.
But
and
it's just gonna be another one of these.
It's gonna be another one where I'm showing up late because I'm out to 3 a.m. doing comedy and shit like that. So I was like, let me just sell weed.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Just kind of get my pad. And
totally.
That's how I was paying bills for when, we had the $50 shows and then unpaid shows or the shows where you basically spending more money to go do than
for years.
So that was that held me down for a while. And then finally I was like, I can stop selling weed because I feel full time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Wild and Out came in 2018, 2017.
That would be 17.
Yeah.
And then I was on 2 shows at that time, matter of fact, because myself and Ronnie, you remember Ronnie Jordan? That's on my podcast too. We were on a show called Boss Up on WeTV.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And we had moved to LA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we did a full season there. But it wasn't kind of replayable because we were just, it was like TMZ, but for black people.
That's what we tried to do today.
That's exactly
Rihanna
what y'all
hair.
did. Pornhub Rihanna hair. Sound like a list of band names. Give it up for Pornhub. Rihanna hair, all the way from Bristol, Connecticut.
Pornhub's being banned in many states. What do you think of that? Are you a big porn guy?
Yeah, but do I watch it or am I on it?
Oh.
I mean, you may have seen me out there. I got a couple things on Twitter.
Word.
But this is before my thigh tattoo, so it's really difficult.
Oh, okay,
to tell
so
it
could be anyone. Could be freaking Ryan.
But hold on. Yes. So I heard years ago that a lot of the stuff on a lot of the content on there was from a lot of kidnapped women, like we were talking about earlier. So they were a lot of a lot of trafficking and stuff. So that was the main reason that people should have still. I actually, me and my dick, we've been protested. I haven't watched Pornhub in a long time since Twitter took over.
Wow, you are such an ally. Yeah, I've been talking.
I don't fuck with anything that has to do with women and children, harming them. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't be your friend. If you beat your girlfriend up, I
F no.
Yeah, I can't.
You know what pisses me the fuck off?
Go. You know what grinds my gears?
when people know that a man is and men will still be, he's always been nice to me. Shit.
Yes, he can't whoop your
You're
ass.
not fucking. The guy could be pegging him. He's like, I didn't see anything. I never saw any of it.
Yeah, that's such a tough place for people to be in. And if you're in that position right now, because a lot of people that do that are kind of dependent on this person. Because you know what I mean. If you're abusive and people aren't saying anything about it, you probably have a level of power.
I know. Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So people are just kind of you turn into a hoe.
Yeah.
As a man, you really turn into a hoe, and I hate it for all of you guys, but also man up, bro. It'll be so much better to be on the right side of this thing.
Man up.
Yes. Do you paint your nails like that always? Because they always look like that. Or do you paint them fully and chip them down? I always wanted to ask you that.
You always wanted to ask me this.
Really, but I don't know why I never got to ask.
I might be kind of like a
part of the
creature
anxiety?
to you. You're probably used to women who take care of their shit.
But your shit is always like that. So to the point to where I'm thinking, that's her thing.
No, it's I put the nail. It's because I do my own nails.
Oh yeah.
And I don't go to the salon a lot, and then they just scrape off, and then I forget to update it. That's really
it is. There is a time where it's full.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I really feel like you're like doing.
You do it like avant-garde. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, I'm a mess.
Like that,
or am I?
that would so fit you if you did your nails that way.
I wish.
Because every time I see you there,
I wish. And look, there's some red around it because I ate Takis yesterday.
I love it.
You know.
Hey, man. It's branding.
I showered today and scrubbed. The Taki, that red flavor will stick.
Yes.
That shit sticks.
the
I'm
only
screaming.
the only way to get it out is to like cut your nails.
Did you shower because I came?
Yeah, I mean,
Because, you know, we had this. That is something we should have wrote on the board about white people showering. I hate the fact that you guys are pushing this agenda to not shower and wash your legs.
Hey,
what is going on?
Hey, none of that in here. I
no
wash my
agenda push.
legs.
Thank
I
you so
wash
much.
my freaking legs
Thank you.
only because people on Wild and Out have told me that.
I wash my feet too.
I started washing my legs in 2018. Okay.
Yeah. Anything, I've caught up on what we haven't been doing, which is showering, squats,
There you go.
eating appropriately. What else? I always think like white people are so stiff, tense. Wild and Out was the first environment where I've had friends who are supportive and like. And no, I don't mean. I mean like other stand-up comedians.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
People
Colleagues.
on the show, we are in direct competition with each other, and yet everyone is so nice.
Yes.
And in stand-up, people are so undermining, and
It would seem like it would be the other way around, right? Because it's a lot less time, it's so much more space.
So much
to
more
compete
space.
for in stand up. So
And-
much less space on Wild and Out.
yeah, and we're each running our own little business. I have
Yeah.
nothing to do with you, but on Wild and Out, they're like, hey, dude, you crushed it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
It's like it's
You'll
this
murder
one-
on stage at a show. People are like, people will leave before you get off, so they can't. Yeah, they'll wait till you get the light. Then they're like, I'm gonna scuttle out. You get off stage, no one's there. Like,
Right,
okay.
yo, you heard that shit outside.
Great. Yeah, bitch.
You heard people
Had
laughing.
the fucking wall shaking.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Wild and Out is cool for that. You know what I mean? It's a different environment because it is quote unquote competitive, but not for spots, but more for like just to be like the funniest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. to
I
me.
agree.
Yeah.
What's the most racist thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh man. So
I'm good at
I'm not drawing the blank right now. I'm going through
I'm good
how
at
many-
transitions, aren't I?
I'm going through how many situations I could talk about. Me and my friend were maced for not getting in our car fast enough by a police
Really?
officer. Yeah, I think that was.
How would you? Why were you out of? Why were
So
they
we were at this club.
watching you get into a car?
It's a teen club.
Teen?
White police officers love to talk to black men.
Teen?
Teen club. You never been to a teen club?
No.
Like, it'd be like for you could get in there if you're like from 15 to
And
19.
they don't have alcohol, right?
Oh, that's
Yeah, nah,
cute.
It's just
Oh, I've never heard of that in my
yeah,
life.
it's like a regular club. There's no alcohol,
Oh, that's
but
so
it's
cute.
like a bunch of kids from high school.
And you
just
went there
partying and
last
shit.
year?
Yeah, me and R. Kelly pulled up.
Yeah, I couldn't get in the car fast enough. I'm like,
We got
racist.
maced out.
Yeah.
Racism. But nah, this is one of the first experiences. And they're like, get in the fucking car, and they slam my homeboy's hand in the door. So he's like, and next thing you know, I walk around and try to be like, I don't even know what the hell I was gonna do, but I got maced, and he got maced, and we got maced.
In the face?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Were you like, did you go fully like blind or like?
Not fully blind, but you can't see well. You know what I mean? And then the worst thing about getting maced is like I had hair at this time. Like when you go and wash it out, like it finally goes away, you get the milk on your face, whatever you need, and you go wash it out, that shit hits you again in the shower. So you get maced all over again. Yeah.
Really? Did you go home and tell your mom, like, yo, this shit happened? Oh.
If she watches this will probably be the first time she hears
Oh, wow.
it. I was staying at his house like for that
Yeah.
time. I don't know, it was a weekend or whatever the fuck it was. But yeah, so that was like the first thing. In South Carolina, wow. Whoa, shit. All right, so I'm here in New York filming something. But my friend of mine is a producer now, but we've been friends since high school.
Okay.
Me and him in high school go to this party. You know what I mean? It's like out in this is in South Carolina.
South Carolina.
And it's a party like out in the country. We know the high school is kind of country, but you know what I mean? It's like a big party. We get there, there's a few guys from the basketball team, maybe 4 or 5 of us. Only black guys there. and immediately, like a group of white dudes is like, yo, y'all gotta go. We like, we literally just, we got here, we was telling who invited us, then he pulled out a gun. Like it was a little bullshit gun, but it was a gun. And I don't know why he put it in the air. Man, when I tell you, we beat the shit out of that dude. And then we ran and took off, man. Yeah, that was
what is he?
Crazy.
Yosemite Sam?
Yeah, it was just such a little gun. We weren't scared enough.
Is that his name?
Oh, no, his gun is big. Yosemite Sam got a big... His gun is damn near bigger than him.
Yeah.
No, this
was just like...
This was, if you've ever seen Harlem Nights.
Fuck.
Have you seen Harlem Nights?
No.
Oh, I got to put you on. Eddie Murphy, fucking amazing movie. Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Arsenio Hall, like all of our, Fred Sanford, all of our black hero comedians are in this movie. But there's a scene in there where this guy is shooting this very small gun when everybody else is shooting a huge gun. And the guy gets mad at him like, stop shooting that little shit. Stop shooting that shit. He's like, at the end. So yeah, fucking classic.
Cuckoo bananas.
So yeah, those are just two of the 200 times.
Sorry if that was an invasive question.
No, I appreciate you saying that because I want to tell my friend, like, bro, you remember that time we went to that fucking party?
Yeah, it's weird that you're in town for that.
That's weird. Yeah. But I mean, hey, I'm sure you've experienced races.
Yeah.
Times. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, like, people are always like, did you make this potato salad? I'm like, no, stop. I did not put raisins in it. I deal with it all the time. Hey, what do you think of Caitlin Clark?
Man, that is the open-ended question.
Yes, it is.
But
I mean sexually. Yes.
I think the conversation around her gets a little weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think she's super good.
Yeah, she's a really good basketball player. She's struggling like every rookie ever in the history of the game, except for like Magic Johnson and LeBron James, but they're fucking freaks of nature.
Yeah, freaks, yeah.
She's not the biggest girl anyway.
Right.
So it's gonna be a little more difficult.
Yeah.
But she's hooping. I think she just loves basketball.
She loves basketball.
As a former basketball player, that's all I want from
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
She kind of inspires me. Like when people ask her questions, she's like, I don't focus on that. I'm really just here to play basketball. Like, people are like, have you noticed the social media? She's like, I'm not really on there.
She's like, I'm not Dr. King.
I'm like, I gotta get like that.
Fucking Caitlin.
Yeah.
From
and then
Iowa.
even when people jam into her, she's like, it's just basketball.
Yeah, because it is.
Yeah.
Like nobody really,
so cool.
Nobody in that league really like hates that girl. Like, I want to hurt her.
Yeah.
It's like, I do want to touch her up. I want to get physical.
Yeah.
She's good.
Yeah.
If she wasn't good, nobody would be hitting her.
Yeah, exactly.
That happens to good players like Allen Iverson had to deal with that all the time. Kobe, everybody. So yeah, she's I like the conversation behind it. Hopefully the money gets behind it. Hopefully women start to support it more.
Agreed. You know what's funny about the women's sports now getting popular? It's like men are like, wait, the women are hot.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second. Girls who play sports have good bodies and a good face.
But to be fair, the WNBA didn't do a good job of marketing the few women they did that were feminine. A lot of the women that they had that were at the top were super masculine.
Yeah, true.
So it kind of drove us away.
Well, they had the Kelsey Plume on Wild and Out.
Kelsey
Remember
was
that?
dope. Yeah. But she's fairly new to the league too, though.
Yeah.
All the Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner, Sue Bird, like.
Yeah.
Ambiguous? I don't know what you call it. She's like, I don't know, Mia Hamm type deal.
Yeah.
So but yeah, the women that you're talking about are just kind of getting into that league.
Yeah, true.
But guys have been on it. Like, there's men that love volleyball for that reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
But
beach volleyball.
They market volleyball the right way.
Yeah,
Track
true.
and field is marketed the right way.
Yeah,
basketball hasn't been.
They got to start wearing bikinis.
Yeah, I feel like
I used to host this bikini basketball league.
Really?
Yes.
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Seems like it would be hard to run around like in a bikini.
Well, that was just the name. They had really small shorts that had their ass out.
Oh, okay, got it.
And a jersey.
Yeah, I think actually the women's basketball outfit needs to be changed.
Look up buns and basketball
right now.
Hilarious. I hosted one of those too.
Buns and basketball Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the outfits are so cute. They are like track outfits, basically.
Yeah, the track outfits with your butt
God.
out. But some of those girls can really play basketball with a big old butt.
That's pretty cool.
There's all kinds of bodies.
She said, look, I told you.
Dude.
Yes, it's not just all big butts either. It's like skinny women.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I ran track in high school.
Yeah. What'd you run?
The uniforms. Brother.
Brother.
Brother,
Ian.
nothing good. I tell you, I was in. You know when you join a team like track and they put you in groups. So like swimming, I was on a swim team too, and you'd be like group 1, group 2. The lower it got, the worse.
Got you.
So for track,
7.
I was in like group 9.
Okay.
And they would just be like, go run 4 miles and come back to our group of girls.
Well, like when,
3 days later.
when there was an event, like
I did like the 200.
Oh, that's
they
a
would toss
big
me into
thing.
like the end of like the last last heat of like the 100 meter.
Okay. Oh shit, the 100 meter. That's tough.
And listen to this.
Well, I don't know how Buffalo competition was.
It was, our school was really good at track
Okay.
and soccer, so
Got
I
you.
went to the bottom immediately, my fat ass. And so our track uniform, I joined the team, and then I found out that the uniform was just underwear and a tank top. And my legs at the time were,
Gotcha.
when I ran the 100 meter, I felt like it was like, doosh, doosh,
Oh, no.
doosh, doosh, shaking.
Yo.
And even the skinny girls' legs were like this, so I
Yeah.
imagine mine, just big
Now, yeah, you
fucking
gotta have some
Yeti.
supreme self-confidence in high school to run track.
Yeah,
'Cause,
agreed.
Or wrestle.
Or wrestle, or swim. Anyway,
Those wrestling singlets show your whole penis.
yeah, I know.
So if you're not confident
I
in that,
know.
like that's tough to
I know.
wrestle.
Hey, did you see the Iron Claw?
Oh, I gotta watch it.
Oh, it's good.
That man,
Tragic.
I have a flight to LA. And that's probably
Tragic.
when
Oh,
I'm
watch
gonna
it.
do Yeah.
Tragic though.
Okay, good.
You know, get ready.
They got my man swole up. What was
Zac Efron.
Efron?
Yeah,
Yeah,
insane.
I was like, damn, that's Efron. Jesus.
Yeah, but I just saw a picture of him recently, and his fillers are now less in his face.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
They probably got off the steroids.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, I think we're going to go into
Let's
our
go.
Fucked Up People Anonymous hotline, which is right there where people call and confess to doing crazy stuff because we're in the madhouse. You guys can come see me. I'm going to be at the Louisville. I'm going to be in Omaha. I'm going to be in Dallas. I'm going to be in Wilmington, North Carolina. Oh my God, I did something bad this weekend.
Okay.
I have an apartment. There's next door. It's so stupid. But my bedroom right next door there's a family who lives next door. 2 kids, I think grandma lives with them. And every day between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., there's a kid, and it's like big. My apartment is old, so it's wooden floors, walls. The kid slams on the floor, and it shakes the whole. It's as if there's no like carpeting, there's no insulation.
Yes, it's like they're in your house.
And it shakes my room. Yesterday, it was happening for like 45 minutes, and I gave him 4 knocks on the wall really loudly, and it stopped.
Nice.
That was the first time you ever knocked on the wall?
Yeah. Is that really passive of me?
What?
Or what?
All right, because when you said that, it made me reminded me of a story of mine when I lived in an apartment.
Okay.
They were upstairs as
You
well.
live in a house now, right?
Yes.
So jealous. But
Man, what?
was that bad of me though? I'm like, bruh, you're shaking my apartment.
This is a real confession. That was
Okay.
just...
All right. Typical girl
you
story.
Just told a story.
Typical girl
She said,
story.
I knocked on the door violently. No. I can't believe that was the first time. You should have been did that. Like, what? That is...
Yeah.
They're doing
Dude.
it that aggressively.
Yeah, it's like boom. And my
Yeah.
friends have heard it. It's like boom.
Yeah. So I had a group of... there was some gay guys staying upstairs.
Okay.
And I didn't realize that because I went upstairs.
Right.
Like, I go to the third door.
Right.
And when the guy opens the door, I'm ready to fuck him up because
Right.
they just keep making noise.
Yeah.
And I've been banging on the thing.
Yes,
I'm like,
yes,
all right,
yes.
he's playing with me
Bruh,
now.
yeah.
So I go there, but when he opens the door, I'm like, oh, this will be a hate crime.
Hilarious.
Can't hit
He
him.
opens it. He's like, "You said you're Tyler, right? Did you want to come in for mimosas?
Listen.
We just started brunch."
Man, but
You're like,
but they were into something crazy though, because they ended up getting kicked out. Because I had complained a couple
Okay.
times to the leasing office, and then they ended up hitting me up like, yeah, you know, that family that was upstairs,
okay.
they kicked them out.
Cuckoo
blah, blah, blah. I'm
bananas.
like, all right, boom. So I was in the apartment for a few months, no noise and nothing. Then all of a sudden, I start hearing noise again
Mm-hmm.
up top. So I go up there again, but this time it's a lady and her family.
Yeah.
And she's just snapping at me. He's like, well, I got kids and they're going to be making noise.
Yeah.
I'm like, not like that. I'm talking about it was, like you say, shake. I'm
Yeah.
like, kids aren't big enough to shake my house.
yeah, what? It's shaking the
It is
house.
shaking. Like, I can
hate
hear it
that.
stuff.
Yeah, I hate
So-
that.
Confession.
Okay.
I tried to do what I could do. The front desk said they couldn't do nothing. I went to Home Depot and
Lock them in the apartment?
No.
Lock them in until they died?
I wanted to, but the doors aren't, because you know you could do the 2 doors
Yes.
or whatever, but there was nothing to tie them into.
Yeah.
I thought about that.
Got it.
I went
Nervous.
and to Home Depot and rented a sledgehammer and came back and knocked their doorknob off the door. Now that's a confession, Maddy. Knock that shit smooth off. Yeah, y'all gonna have to. Yeah, y'all will never be safe. But I was moving. I had already moved all my shit
That's
out
hilarious.
the house. Yeah,
You're already moving out, and you're like, I'll show you.
I had my shit already in another house. I went back.
That's hilarious.
To Home Depot on that side of town.
That's the kind of
Got a
confession we
sledgehammer.
needed. Hell yeah. Yeah.
One hit too.
Hilarious.
Clean hit.
Walked out,
Scared the shit
sledgehammer
out the
over his
children,
shoulder.
Sure. I hope they thought they were getting robbed.
That is so funny. Nice. Okay.
Yes.
So let's see what.
So
let's
yeah,
see
what you
I-
did was what you're supposed
my
to do.
4 knocks.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
4
so
knocks
crazy.
abruptly.
Waited for an hour to see if it continued, to see if I should have to say something else.
It ceased.
I'm like, how long do you have to live next door to a kid until they're not a kid anymore? These like, I feel like I'm next door to the Family Guy family. They just don't
They
age
don't
at all.
grow up.
Yeah.
Why is Stewie still a baby?
What is going on here? Bart Simpson is still freaking 8. Okay, so let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Thank you for calling the FUPA hotline. What have you done this week?
Yo, Maddie Smith. This Pete from Arizona. I went to fucking Mexico to get my teeth fixed, and I ended up eating a hooker's asshole. Do you think that's fucking too much? Or do you think that's exactly the type of behavior you should be engaging in when in fucking Mexico high off 6 different substances? Yo!
Word. Initial thoughts. Initial thoughts. Did he get his teeth fixed? I don't know.
That's what I need to know, because eating ass after dental work is crazy.
Yeah, that's
I don't care
crazy.
what city you're in.
Immediately just staining them up.
Yeah.
And on 6 different substances.
Man.
Right.
And
Sounds like he got distracted, like on the cab ride. Didn't realize there would be temptations.
yeah, it was like, oh wow.
He's like, wait a second, hookers?
okay.
Hookers in Mexico? Yeah.
Yeah, eating an ass that digests Mexican food on the daily is a tough proposition. You know what I mean?
And cum.
It's a fiesta down there.
That's like driving a brand new car through like a freaking
But then also it's a
mudslide.
hooker.
I
You gotta
know.
think about that part.
Yeah.
Bruh.
You know what I mean? But I mean, if hookers by and large are probably safer.
Yeah, if they're
make sure you
smart,
use a
they would stay
condom.
on top of their stuff.
Yeah,
Why would they ruin
get
their own
tested.
product with an illness?
But Arizona's weird. He said he was from Arizona?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been.
I've been. Salamander people. It's not normal to have that hot weather all the time.
I think that's where the aliens that went from Roswell, they
Agreed.
started just like moving.
Agreed. The people who live in Phoenix, Scottsdale, Tempe, these weird Arizona places, alien people.
Alien
They're
people.
all a little bit off. And you ask how they got there, they go, where?
Got where?
Where were you before Phoenix? Before Phoenix?
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, weird
Yeah,
people.
Weird
people. So this
Pete
sounds
from
exactly
Arizona,
like that.
Yeah, he might be the guy that like will do that again.
Yeah.
He might double down on the ass eating chalupas.
Hey, what do you think of the rise of things that women are doing to change their face and bodies?
Oh, the rise
And what
of
do you think I
cosmetic
should
surgery?
get? If I should get anything, what should I get?
No, you don't.
JK. Don't
If
say
you
that.
get something, it would be like to talk about on stage.
Tits.
Yeah, or like you know what you should do?
Yeah.
Like go get a consultation. I bet that'll be.
I was
your lot.
actually thinking of that that would be a funny like informational web series.
Yeah, for sure.
If I go get a
sure.
consultation and talk about it, I wouldn't get anything. Would it
No,
be
I'm saying,
funny
but
to
I
go
think it would
in
be
and be like,
funny
hey, what
to
should I do?
Give you some type of material, if it's
Yeah.
like say for content or on
Yeah.
stage. I think you should do.
Because consultations are free.
Yes, they are.
Not all of them.
What if you But what if you went to all the free consultations in New York City, compiled it all, and found out that they all say different things, aka everything's meaningless?
Everything.
That'd be
is
a good
meaningless,
research
or
thesis
everything
for a
with you is
student.
wrong.
Yeah. Or they all agree on one thing.
Everything.
100% of them told me to pull my tits up. All right, we'll do one more call.
Let's get it.
Thank you for calling the FUPA hotline. How can I help you?
Hey, so my mom was dating this guy that I really didn't like, and I knew his daughter was in her hometown and single. So me being me, I go to my dating apps while I'm in my hometown visiting, find her, we matched, and then I messaged her and I said, hey, let's meet up. So I hooked up with my mom's boyfriend's daughter. He didn't know who I was. I ghost her. She blows my phone up for a week and a half afterwards. I told her who I was, and then I blocked her number.
Okay. Fucked his mom's boyfriend's daughter.
Hey,
ghosted her. Whatever.
I'm a mama's boy. I get it. I get it. Pettiness is also another thing that I like. I don't feel like I'm petty, but I like to hear about petty shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I used to be petty. My mom had boyfriends when I was in high school, and I was a cock blocker.
What'd you do?
I guess I box blocker, but I was like mean to her boyfriends.
Oh, okay.
And
that's normal. For
one
people.
time I sent her boyfriend a message on like AOL, like she was logged into her account. I told him he was like a slur for gay people.
Nice. I know the story.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Then I logged off.
I've had to go on my Twitter and erase all of those.
Oh, yeah. I got an app called Delete Tweet that just deletes old tweets from like older than like 6 months, LOL. Yeah.
Got you. What I did was I just, you can put your at name. That's how they even catch people. They put your at name and then a word. And it'll bring up all the time. So,
yeah, it's shocking.
I had to call a couple of my friends like, hey, bro, you got to take this tweet down because it has my name in it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro, I can't. This is
Hilarious.
your tweet. But I'm laughing at it and I need you to take it down. But,
I feel like
it was 2013.
And the cancel.
Yeah, it was a different time.
I mean, look at Shane Gillis is the biggest comedian right now. And he said
Netflix show.
He said
about it.
A word on a podcast many years ago.
Yeah, I heard about
Didn't
that.
get on SNL.
I heard about that. It was probably the best thing for him.
So.
You know Ali Sadiq?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know why his stuff was not on HBO? He was supposed to his
no.
first. Yeah, so he said.
Yes, I think so. Tell me though.
So he was on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Promoting like that domino effect, and then he didn't even say the word. He was said something about gay people. It was a joke.
Yeah.
But that got him. HBO said no.
Really?
Yeah. And it worked out for the better.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, you know what I mean? It may have just been another in the cycle of HBO stuff, but the way he put it out and how people saw it. Like,
yeah. Again, back to working with other people versus yourself. Bing bong beep boop.
Call back.
Bing bong beep boop. Tyler, I had a great time with you today.
Hey, man, I knew it would be a great time and I had one.
Is there anything else you want to share with the audience? Any tips for getting in shape? Any tips for wellness? You are a very stable person and consistent.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
This appearance is everything, I guess. So you know what though? I say everything that kind of, because I was very inconsistent. I didn't know really what to do. I wasn't what I deemed successful.
Yeah.
And I say this, a smoothie might have changed my life.
What do you mean? Tell me more. I love a smoothie. Everyone here knows I love a smoothie.
Yes. I started making I do have to give my ex-girlfriend credit for this. I started making the crazy drinking one. I started making smoothies.
Yes.
Every morning.
Every morning. And what was in them?
Well, I still do, but it's
what is in them?
Banana, some type of frozen fruit.
Okay.
Kale.
Love it.
Honey.
Perfect.
And maybe some chia seeds.
Okay, love it.
And then I was putting chlorophyll in there a little bit because that kind of cleans you out. But
yogurt water, milk.
So I would get I forgot Boathouse Farms juices from It's a place called Kroger. Well, you know Kroger.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have Kroger here, right?
No.
Yeah. Ralph's?
We have freaking like
Kroger and Ralph's
Wegmans upstate.
Thing. Oh, yeah. Y'all got all the Jewish.
Key Food over here and shit like that. West Side.
So yeah, that was pretty much it. You know what I mean? But I would make one every day.
Yeah.
And that consistency started making me have more consistency with everything else.
Yeah.
As weird as that sounds.
It's weird, but it works. If you can do one thing every day and then do that, you're like, okay, I started with this thing. Whether it's taking your medicine every day, having a smoothie. And then when I started doing that, I started thinking of other things that you just like do every day, like exercising. Now I started thinking of exercise like old people do. I do my aerobics.
Yeah.
I'm like, I do that every day.
Just doing
or
something.
At least,
Yeah. Doing something.
Insane.
So that is one of the keys to consistency is finding small things to do every day. Then like, if you're a comedian, if you're just like, all right, I'm gonna set aside 20 to 30 minutes every day to look at the news or the buzzwords and see if I could write a joke or something about it. And then, you know what I mean, try to do that every day. And then things just really start falling into place after that movie. I promise, man. And then, working out. I've been working out since I was a kid, just obviously being an athlete. But still, that helps.
Yeah.
That was something that I was consistently doing every day, too. Come on.
It helps.
Gunned up.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Did you want to, give it a freaking...
Nah, you're rocked.
That's what I'm saying.
You're fucking rocked,
That's what I'm saying, dude. 20-pounders,
Maddy
presses.
Efron.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Iron Claw, too.
Iron freaking whore. Look at these calves. Like, what?
Nah, you look good, kid.
What?
I see you doing something.
Not drinking. Boom.
That helps.
And I stopped eating snacks at night.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
God bless you.
I know.
What do you eat at night then? Fruit?
Bruh, water, gum.
Water and gum.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You're on the prison diet.
Yeah.
All right, I'm with it.
It sucks ass.
But yeah, not eating snacks at night is tough. But if you can do it, that's helpful. Not drinking. If you stop drinking, you'll definitely see weight, difference in your body and face.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long to see that.
Insane. Yeah. Life is so much easier without alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't want to be dramatic.
$2,
but yeah. Not weed though. Hey, turn up.
Yeah, it's gonna go somewhere.
You look like you want to say something.
I have a question. What has held you back? Because you seem to not have vices and had such a strange and successful career.
Pussy, man. Yeah, cause you'll end up prioritizing trying to get at women or chase women and shit before you do regular stuff. So I stopped doing that, and that helped too.
You gave up pussy?
I didn't give it up, but I gave up the constant chase or trying to do it or It's just
now, do you find that hard or you just?
Well, you go in and
because you guys don't think about things like we do.
Yeah,
I'm walking down the street with my guy friend. He's like, "It's summer's so hard. Everyone is so gorgeous right now."
So I think I don't know about most men, but a lot of men are super horny. They're Vikings. A lot of comedians I go on the road with, they gotta try to find somebody to have sex with, or they damn near can't go to sleep.
I've seen that too.
Yeah. Something wrong.
It's creepy.
It's so bad.
Yeah,
that is borderline.
And at 2 a.m. they're like,
yeah.
It's this night is just sucks.
It's bro, you just can't have fun talking.
Disgusting. Yeah.
But I have waves, you know what I mean? It'll be up and down to where I won't have sex for a month. I won't even think about it. I'm just so focused. Then it's time. It's all right, here we go. I'm on the prowl. So, it just goes up and down. So I wouldn't call it hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it is a little more difficult to stay consistent with just the focus on that.
Would you like a relationship?
I've tried them.
Yeah.
I think that has to happen to you as opposed to you trying to go get it. So it just hasn't happened to me.
Do you want to have kids?
I do.
Yeah.
I had a few miscarriages and, abortions and stuff like that. So that's why I don't have kids now.
I apologize, and you told me that.
It's okay.
I apologize, yeah.
I just started talking about it more.
Yeah.
I got therapy. Yes.
Shit,
so
you go to therapy?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I've been, yeah, I started kind of during COVID. I was just having a hard time just with it, whatever, because I really thought my life was over because I was like, I have to talk to people to live. That's how I make money, is with people.
Huge, therapy I started in COVID as well. Mm-hmm. Huge existential.
Yeah.
What is the purpose here?
Yes.
I guess I'm not essential. And also the show we're on got canceled for a second.
Right in the middle of all that shit.
Right in the middle, airing and then done.
Mm-hmm.
And stand-up was in New York. It was
So done.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that helped. Being in Atlanta did help because it was back quickly.
Yeah.
So it like kind of started calming me down again. Like, all right, well, shit, I'll just work Atlanta the rest of my life.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. You start to like lower things.
Yeah. I'll
all right,
figure it out. Yeah.
I'll do Zoom trivia forever. Sounds good.
Real shit.
But, we're back, but I also think we came back in a way that people haven't reflected yet on all that time and it's gone like 0 to 60.
Yes. Very true.
Especially with, it was like everyone's just like putting stuff out at a rapid rate.
Yeah.
So anyway, where can we find you, Tyler?
Yes.
And where can we look forward to seeing you?
Yes. We do have another season of Wild 'N Out that'll drop maybe this summer. Like you said, season 21. So we'll be on the lookout for that. BMF, the series on Stars, was in a couple episodes this season as Lops. He's a drug dealer.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Scary. Scary.
I was still kind of like funny. I was like myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And coming up, if this airs soon enough, I believe the Olympics are in July. Kevin Hart produced this show called The Other Olympic Games, hosted by Roy Wood Jr.
Cool.
And I'm going to be on that.
Awesome.
I have a segment on that, and I believe it's going to drop in July during the Olympics on NBC/Peacock. So I'm excited about that.
Awesome. And you got tour dates coming up?
Tour dates, yes. When does this come out? Well, I just start. Richmond, Virginia. This is the first thing I got coming up. I will be in Tampa the week after that, which is the 29th, and then Houston the 30th, and then it's July. And just follow me, and you'll see July stuff.
Follow Tyler, and see you next week. Peace.